Okay, now we're gonna, this is just an intro video on complex number with or without I, because a number by itself is a complex number. And oftentimes in Algebra 2, or well, technically Algebra 1, when you're dealing with quadratic roots, sometimes you're going to have imaginary numbers or complex numbers with an I and in vectors. So let's introduce the idea. So if you have a number by itself, imagine that it actually says a plus 0i. Well, think about that. A is the x value, and it would sit on the x-axis if we're talking about complex numbers. 0 plus 1i, you'd be up on the imaginary axis. So here's the x-axis. This is the imaginary y-axis. Then if you've got negative a, well, that's like a negative x plus 0i, so it sits on the x-axis. And then 0 subtract I, again, it sits on the y-axis. And then if we were to graph a complex number, so if you have a plus I, it's going to be in this quadrant. So for an example, if we have 2 plus 3i, you go over 2, up 3, plot your point, and that point right there would be 2 plus 3i. All right, then negative a plus I, you're in the second quadrant. Negative a subtract I, third quadrant. And a subtract negative I, you're in the fourth quadrant. Okay, that's just an introduction to how to plot complex numbers on a coordinate plane.